low carb French toast today. Just because you're doing it doesn't mean that you can have French toast. Let's go over what ingredients we will need. The first thing we're gonna need to make low carb French toast is, of course, low carb bread. I usually get the Natural Ovens Costco keto friendly bread. It does come out to 0 carbs. It has 12 carbs in there and 12 dietary fibers. So I took out 2 slices because I'm just making for myself right now. I'll probably have batter left over. I can make some for my husband in the evening for a little carb dessert. What we'll also need is 2 eggs, 1/3 cup low carb milk instead of 12 carbs. It has for 1 cup. It has 6 carbs for 1 cup, which is great, half that amount, and we're only using 1/3 cup. I'm gonna need 1 tablespoon of erythritol sugar or monk fruit sugar, a dash of pure vanilla, a 1/8 spoon of cinnamon, butter, and the sugar-free pancake syrup. So we're gonna put all these products together. Let's start by taking out the eggs, cracking them into the bowl. And we add the milk, add the erythritol or monk fruit or the combination of the two, the cinnamon, a dash of vanilla, mix them all together with a fork. Mix them up so the cinnamon isn't in one place. And I have a delicious breakfast today. All right, don't forget the butter. So we have this off right now. Let's put the griddle on and get the butter melting on here. All right, let's put it all the way up. Wait for the butter to melt. All right, so the brand that I like to use for the erythritol is this So Nourished monk fruit. So Nourished monk fruit blend. I use that in my sweets. I use that in my tea. I love that. That's the only way I can have tea without actual sugar in there, is to put some monk fruit in there. And then once we're done, we're gonna sprinkle some great natural powdered sugar, erythritol sugar, on top of the French toast. It gives them a little sparkle in them. All right, so first thing we're gonna do is we have our mix here. Dip the French toast in it. And put it on the griddle. All right, so we got our French toast on the skillet. We're waiting for it to cook. Once it cooks, we're gonna put it on a plate, sprinkle some powdered sugar on it, put some syrup on it, and have a delicious breakfast. So here's our delicious French toast cooking up. Okay, let's flip them over. The next thing I'm going to show you how to make is a 0 carb simple syrup. You can check that out above. All right, so check on them slightly to see how they're doing. They're cooking great. Almost ready. We're over here. Slightly on this side, slightly on this side. All right, so let's take them out. What we're gonna do, grab a knife, cut them diagonally. love the texture of the French toast. I'm gonna get that white erythritol powdered sugar, sprinkle it all over them, grab my syrup, and put some on there. And here we go. What you can do, depending on how much sugars you want to take in, keep your count if you are following a low carb diet. Let's turn this off. Is you can add some blueberries and you can add some strawberries. Blueberries and strawberries are low carb, keto friendly, so you can add those on there, a few of them. And if you want, what I do sometimes too is add a cup of Lily's chocolates, which are also very low carb, and have them in there if I wanted something chocolatey in the morning. Of course, you can make some eggs and put them next to them any way you like to eat it. But here are your keto French toast. Delicious.